I'm David Meltzer, and welcome to 2 Minute Drill. Each contestant will get 2 minutes to pitch. Then they will answer one question and get feedback from our other featured judges. I'll be giving my good points throughout the pitch and during their answers. After the pitches are complete, our JA Impact judge, Scott Absher, CEO of ShiftPixy, will decide which pitch had the greatest impact, and a donation will be made to Junior Achievement University worldwide. Finally, our closer, Rory Cutaia, the CEO of Verb Technologies, will decide our champion, who will receive over $50,000 of cash and prizes. We'll be right back to hear our first pitch here on 2 Minute Drill. Welcome back to 2 Minute Drill. I'm here with our judges, Rory Cutaia, the CEO of Verb Technologies, and Will Ford, president and co-founder of LaunchBoom. Let's get started. With us now is Shane McCassy to tell us about his company, DrinkHAB. Shane, you're on the clock.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Shane McCassy. I'm the founder of DrinkHAB. I'm here to align my brand HAB with early stage investors that share our passion for a healthy body and a healthy planet. 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated, and over 5 million metric tons of plastic end up in our ocean every year. HAB is here to fix that. Our effervescent bits pair perfectly with your favorite reusable bottle or cup. All you gotta do, take your bottle, drop your bits in, let it fizz, and enjoy refreshing, fruit-flavored water without the waste. HAB delivers a subtle hint of fruit flavor and a 100% plastic-free supply chain. Our flavors include lemon lime, clementine, yuzu ginger, watermelon basil, and each serving gives you 100% of your daily value vitamin C. Our mission is to help you enjoy more water and create healthy habits for your body and the planet. And because millions of people don't have access to clean water, we partner with the Water Project to bring clean drinking water to those in need. A portion of every sale goes to support their amazing efforts. We hope you enjoy HAB as much as we do. And as our slogan says, HAB, it's good.
So you just threw away 25 seconds to present yourself and your company to millions of people. So that's the first comment that I have. The second thing is, there's a million of these things out there. Like, how are you distinguishing yourself? There's all kinds of stuff you put in water. I'm not quite sure how that translates into a competitive business, and I'm not really sure how that really translates into, we're saving the ocean from all these bottles, because everybody's thing does that. You tell me, what am I missing here?
Yeah, so what we're doing is something new. One, we're looking at our whole supply chain from start to finish, really going 100% plastic free, but we're taking products that people are currently drinking in plastic bottles, aluminum cans.
What are the tablets packaged in?
It's a glass bottle. It's a 22-gram glass bottle, so you get 30 servings of HAB in a small glass bottle with an aluminum lid.
Shane, man, you have millions of people watching this right now. You give up a huge chunk of your time, and you're also in a super competitive market. I wanted to be sold. Sell me. Take my money. And again, it took a little while for me to actually understand what it is you're doing.
I promised I wouldn't do this, but I have to. Show me the money, man. Are you kidding me? You sounded like Obama when you were speaking. It's like the pauses were longer than the stats, And then I always enjoy someone when you get to see their personality, because I know you're a superior entrepreneur. When you're answering the questions, now you're getting down to business. You're explaining. I didn't even know what an effervescent tablet meant in accordance to how many products it was assimilating into the glass bottle with the aluminum top. That was lost on me, and you had 25 seconds. You could have even explained it to someone as dumb as me. I could have understood your business, and then you could have showed me the money and said, this is how many bottles of Crystal Light are sold a year and go into our ocean, and because of that, this is how many fish die, this is what tuna prices go up, blah, 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 blah. Show me the money, Shane. You could do a lot better. Thank you so much for the pitch.
Thank you. Appreciate the feedback.
Next up, say hello to Christina Madrigal. Christina is a wellness advocate for doTERRA essential oils. Christina, your time starts now.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Christina Madrigal, and I'm here to ask for your mentorship and counsel as I build my brand and my doTERRA essential oil business, specifically to shadow you and your team for a week. Empowering others to uncover their light fires up my soul. And after 20 years as a professional in a variety of industries, I have found doTERRA aligns with my values by their high quality, pure essential oils, their sustainably focused business practices, and their impact on the world. Over a year ago, I was given doTERRA toothpaste to try, which I quickly fell in love with. So I had to try their shampoo and conditioner. At the time, I had very, very long hair. And I figured if it could tame that, be all natural, and positively impact the world, I needed to try it. And I was blown away, and I continue to be. I discovered more alignment as I learned about co-impact sourcing, which empowers farmers, families, and communities throughout the supply chain, as well as the Healing Hands Foundation, part of which supports eradicating child sex trafficking. The sourcing and social impact projects have impacted over 1 million people. As I grew into my wellness lifestyle using the oils, I began to let go, to allow for my own healing to happen and to enjoy the process of pursuing my best self so I can serve others. I let go, not only externally by chopping off all my hair, but also internally, like practicing ending fear by doing a pitch on TV. I know to be 1% of the 1% in the forecasted $27 billion essential oil market, the best next step is to be student of someone who's where I want to be.
I love it.
So, Christina, look, I think all of us, we love you. Great energy, super engaging. So, look, doTERRA, great company. I'm somewhat familiar with them and their processes and the things that they're involved in socially. Great company. But that's not you, right? That's not your business. Are you a rep for doTERRA? Is that what you do? So if we decided that you were the absolute best pitch today, and you did a great job pitching, what's the business? What are you going to do with $50,000?
Oh my goodness. So great question. Thank you. So my ask is to spend a week with Meltzer and the team so I can shadow.
Christine, I'm torn because that was one of the best charismatic pitches that I've seen. But what I would do a little differently is I would use illumination. In order to be successful in multi-level marketing, you have to be one of the 1% of the 1%, like you said. The problem is they hide from what they do. The great thing about great MLM companies like doTERRA is that the product works. That's why you're involved. It changed your life and you want to help change other people's lives. Why hide from that? Because it has a shared format of distribution called multi-level marketing. I find the power is to start off and say, I am a representative of doTERRA, a multi-level marketing company. Here's the levels of the company. This is why I fell in love so much with the product that I am now a wellness advisor for them, and I'm looking for mentorship to get more people involved to change their lives. So now you have the simple task of just organizing your thoughts, illuminating what you do, and providing value to others. Thank you so much, Christina.
Thank you all very, very much. Thank you.
You've heard some amazing pitches so far. Now let's hear the tip of the day from True Underdog Podcast, Jayson Waller.
ABC, always be closing. If there are some common questions or objections you get after pitching, make sure to work those into your pitch. When you're done speaking, you should be able to ask the other person one thing in order to close. Do you see any reason you wouldn't want to move forward?
We're back with more great contestants here on 2-Minute Drill. Let's get right to it. I'm excited to hear our next pitch from James Sackville. James is the founder of Athletes in Recruitment. James, you're up next on 2-Minute Drill.
Thank you. Recruiting is the single greatest variable in the pursuit of winning on the field in collegiate athletics. A multi-billion-dollar industry, the NCAA and its competitions have become a staple in the sporting culture of America. AIR is a centralized platform for athletic recruiting, a one-stop shop for all of your networking needs. Born in Melbourne, Australia, I was fortunate enough to earn a scholarship to play college football at SMU in Dallas, Texas. Throughout my own recruiting process, but also of my teammates, it became clear that the system was broken and there had to be a better way for kids to get recruited. Athletes needed a platform to control their own narrative. This led us to build AIR. Essentially, we are combining the concept of a social network and a dating app, but for the purpose of collegiate athletic recruiting. A student athlete can create their own athletic resume and promote themselves to relevant coaches and have the ability to swipe on a university to indicate their interest, while coaches will be able to sort, filter, and swipe on a prospective student athlete based on their wants and needs. Launching in February of 21, it is our goal to give the microphone back to the 8 million student athletes and let them take control of their own futures. In the new era of name, image, and likeness, student athletes for the first time ever will be able to profit off their own personal brand. This allows athletes to have real impact amongst their peers while expanding their reach beyond the communities or the teams that they play for. This uniquely positions us to use influencer marketing in a space that has previously lacked representation. While athletes will be able to use their own voices, coaches have the ability to take back their most important asset, time. The ability to swipe on talent makes the evaluation process simple and allows coaches to spend more time on the prospects they've shortlisted and have a real chance of signing. So David, our ask is simple. We're looking for your mentorship and as a strategic advisor to introduce our platform to professional athletes and prominent figures in the sporting world to see if AIR is something they'd be interested in investing in. With your extensive knowledge in the business of sports,
So James, first right off the bat, you just can't read the whole thing, okay? You just can't read the whole thing. You've got to, I need to look into your eyes. You need to be looking out here at us. I need to understand, are you someone that I could trust, right? Are you someone that I would make my partner? Am I going to write a check for you? So when you're just reading it, it doesn't really come across. The other thing is, if I'm looking to make an investment, you're obviously pitching to investors, right? How do you make money? Isn't that the first question that an investor is going to want to ask? You didn't touch on that at all in your pitch. So you used all your time, which was great, but you left out such important points that I really would, well, why don't you just tell us now while you have an opportunity? How do you make money?
Sure. So it's a freemium model for both student athletes and college coaches as well as liaisons. And it'll be $9.99 a month for a student and a liaison, and then $2,500 annually for a university.
So that needs to be in the pitch.
Correct. And James, that's exactly what I was going to say. When you answered that, those are the things that we want to know. So I, fortunately and unfortunately, know this space extremely well. Most people have not recruited as many people as I have in this space. And one of the key values was the new rule change and licensing change for amateur athletes. But beyond that too, I think understanding the scope and the scale of Division I, AA, 2, and 3 athletes and the ROI that is so tremendous by the exposure and awareness that can be created by your app, meaning that for $9.99 a year, a month, whatever it was, you now avail yourself to full scholarships, partial scholarships, financial aids and grants, or in a highly competitive space in America, just the acceptance letter has an, as we saw unfortunately in America, what people put a price on just to be accepted to schools and what they'll do. I do have one final question for you. Punter or kicker?
I was a punter.
Yeah, all right. There's the Australians in you. I'm just waiting for someone to say, linebacker. Anyway, congratulations. I love the idea. Let's polish up that content to get to the details that are most valuable. You're hiding your best parts from us. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you.
Our next contestant is Brittany Evans. She's the inventor of Sparkbuds. Brittany, your 2 minutes start now.
Hey everyone, I'm Brittany Evans, and I'm the inventor and founder of Sparkbuds. And when I was a senior in high school, my friends and I, we shared our music all the time. But we encountered 3 main problems: short cables, tangled earbuds, and the gross part of all, yucky earwax. Ugh. That was when I realized there had to be a solution to the problem that I was facing. So I came up with Sparkbuds, a patented shareable earphone that allows you to connect with your friends at the exact same time. Here's how it works. With our proprietary zipper wiring, just set the earbuds into 2 separate sets, a set for you and a set for a friend. And then once you're done, snap it together with our magnetic housing and then zip it back up. No tangles and no drama. We also incorporated a Sparkbuds charm, which allows the user to express their inner creativity. And it comes in a variety of designs. My favorite one is a sunflower charm. Just clip, snap, and go. I have a design patent, a utility patent, and a filed trademark. And our target demographic is teens, tweens, couples, and travelers. We are COVID compliant, and the great news is that our earbuds are over 6 feet apart distance, and we also incorporated an earbud charm. Now, my question is, how am I able to go on Kickstarter, LaunchBoom, or even Indiegogo? I really feel like this is a really big market, and we are selling this product for over $29.99, and the cost to make is $350, which gives us a gross profit margin of 80% and a markup of 757%. And we currently sell this product on my website, sparkbuds.com. And the great news is that it's over a huge market. So it's over $25.1 billion industry. So the growing industries of online gaming, content creation, and podcasting, as well as online learning. So I'm really excited, really pumped, and ready to go. So thank you guys.
Brittany Boomage Evans, that's it, baby. You, what a great job. And I'll tell you, as soon as you came on the screen, you just lit up the whole room here. You lit up the whole studio, right? I mean, just a great presence. You knew your product, you demoed it, you had it there. I mean, you killed it. Now, these guys are going to tell you that the background is no good, and you're okay. And yes, you should definitely.
Well,
make
you're that
those
pretty in
kinds
the
of
front ground. Who cares about the background, right?
But man, oh man, really very impressive. And you seem like a young lady just getting started, but you seem so polished. I mean, yes, I think people here are getting their checkbooks out right now. I can tell you that. Great job. I don't have any questions. I'm going to hand it off. Oh, this is the guy you want to talk to right now,
sure.
okay? Will Ford, go ahead, pal.
Yeah, so Brittany, awesome. Well done. Solid presentation. Take my money now. Please, take it.
Okay.
I'll give it to you if I can push it through the screen. But yeah, I just want to tell you, well done. I love this product. This product is crowdfunding gold. So again, if I were to give you $50,000, I'm just going to tell you what I would do with it. I would take that money and I'd put it into a crowdfunding campaign. And what I would do is I would build beautiful marketing assets. I would then put a large part of that budget into digital marketing. I'd build a pre-launch, super qualified audience of people before the campaign that are ready to buy your product. And then let's launch Boom It. Let's turn on the crowdfunding campaign and let's get the whole thing funded immediately within the first hour. And then after that, you'll be the top performing on the platform. You'll earn access to millions and millions of organic audiences, free traffic that you can then convert, and we can drive so many more backers. So I love this product for crowdfunding. I think you're sitting on a gold mine, and I really hope you're the winner today because I want to work with you.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Hard to follow that. A couple things. You know, this show is about teaching people how to pitch. I imagine, because of your age, energy, and drive, that you have an extraordinary story, that you're not an overnight success, that this has been a long journey, even though you're very young. So you had a little bit of 15 seconds left over. I would have loved at the very start to hear, or during the course organically hear, your great story, your aspiration, your inspiration, that consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential, which I know you totally encompass. I can't wait to see where you go with this company and future companies. This is the reason you invest in the entrepreneur, not even the product, even though you have both in this case. Congratulations. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thank you.
The contestants have given their pitches, and now it's decision time for the judges. I'd like to thank Will Ford from LaunchBoom for coming on the show today and giving us some great advice and feedback to our contestants. We'll be right back to announce today's winner on 2-Minute Drill.
Hi, this is Scott Absher, CEO at ShiftPixy, here to present this week's Impact Award on behalf of Junior Achievement Worldwide. Getting an opportunity to play college sports can be life-changing for an athlete and their family. I loved hearing from James Sackville with Athletes in Recruitment about what he's doing to ensure that as many athletes as possible get to achieve that dream. James, congratulations on being this week's winner of the JA Worldwide Impact Award. A $1,000 donation is being made in your name to help invest in the success of our next generation. Congratulations.
Welcome back. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Rory, the CEO of Verb, will choose the best pitch and the winner of over $50,000 in cash and prizes. Rory, what do you think about this group of pitchers?
Well, I'll tell you, I think the word of the day for this show has got to be boomage. It's boomage, right? Fantastic, right? So I think that when I think about who could really benefit most from our guest judge on stage today, right, Will Ford, that kind of helps me get to the conclusion.
Well, we're all dying to hear. Who do you have as this week's winner of 2-Minute Drill?
Brittany Boomage Evans, congratulations.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing. I don't think for this show a better fitted winner than Brittany. What do you think, Rory?
I told you she lights up the whole room. She's going to do amazing. We can't wait to hear your backstory because I understand there's a lot to be told there. But you were spectacular. We believe in you, and you're going to do great.
Thank you so much.
All right, great job, Rory. What a great pick. You know your stuff. Once again, congratulations to our winner, Brittany, who's taking home $50,000 in cash and prizes. Thank you, Scott Absher from ShiftPixy, and a big shout out to Junior Achievement Worldwide. Congratulations to all of our great contestants. Most importantly, thank you to Clarity Experiences for producing this amazing show. I'd like to recognize all of our generous sponsors for providing over $50,000 of cash and prizes to our contestants. Remember, everyone, be kind to your future self and do good deeds. See you next week on 2-Minute Drill.
The best part of being on the show, I think, was just, pitching the idea, but also just getting their feedback. Obviously, it didn't go the way I wanted, but I think the points they had, I would have changed things around a little bit. So overall, I think just getting the feedback was the most valuable.
Just being here really, truly was the whole experience. I've never done anything like this before, and it was just super thrilling. Best piece of advice, one word, illuminate. I thought that Meltzer's illuminate, and I understand fully what he meant by that. And so that's the one word takeaway that I will incorporate into my pitch for sure.
To hone my pitch more, I probably wasn't as prepared as I should be, so it was a learning lesson, but we're grateful for the opportunity.
So the best piece of advice I received is basically going in and telling my story. So that was from Dave. He was like, you should go in and expound on more of your story. You're not an overnight success, obviously. So just tell people, the nitty gritty of what I've been through. So that's something that I can definitely take from.